I'm sitting here right now, and it's dark out, and I'm sitting in a nature area to record this. I'm looking at a tree right now. Whatever meaning I'm projecting onto that tree is wrong. And I know that I'll project different meaning than anybody else onto that tree. Therefore, the variability proves that it's not true. So you cannot seek the point of view or vantage point or understanding of God. You can't do that because the mind is incapable of doing that. Therefore, the only way to perceive correctly, as the wind picks up here, is to stop what you're projecting onto it. Stop doing that. Phase cancel out the meaning you think you're applying so that you can see the true meaning. How could you go about that? Say you take a walk in the woods. And do this, okay? Don't just listen to me and not do it. Do it. And take a nice brisk walk. And as your right foot comes down, in your mind, say the word right. As your left foot comes down, say the word wrong. Or good and bad, whatever. Right, wrong, good, bad. Walk fast and say it to yourself. Look down. Discipline your mind. Do this for 5 minutes straight. Don't look at anything but the ground in front of you and walk. And say, right, wrong, right, wrong, right, wrong, good, bad, and do that for 5 minutes straight. What you'll be doing is amplifying your binary state, its peaks of right, wrong, really bringing them up. And so close together, going back and forth, you'll begin to phase cancel them out. Do that for 5 minutes, then look up and look at a tree again, and say in your mind, right, wrong, right, wrong, as you're looking at that tree. Look at a deer, look at a squirrel, and say right, wrong. If you do this correctly, you will have the opportunity to bear witness to your own insanity. Your own insanity is the mind, which has been isolated in and of itself, which was never the design in creation. Now, the book that's meant to deceive you doesn't tell you that. Well, it does in some ways, but those parables are old, and people don't understand them correctly. The only way you can understand the parables given by whoever that man was is to learn them via your spirit in congruence with the Spirit. Gain the knowledge so that you can look at the book and see what is true. Meaning, put the book down. It's not going anywhere. Put it down. And don't do it ritualistically through words. I'm going to pray for so-and-so and be the Lord be thy name, blah, blah. That's all ritualistic and wrong. And if you pray like that, you're doing it from the mind and not the heart, and Satan knows that, which is why it wants you to use ritualistic prayer with words. And Christ knew that Satan would do that, which is why he would say, don't mindlessly mouth words. Oh, you must be special to know this. No. Anybody can know this. You just have to drop your fear and ask for it. Intend for it. And you have to let go of whatever you think you believe in order to know the truth. If you're not willing to do that, then you can't know Spirit. Because this is an insane world of miscreation and creation. It makes no sense. So if you take the walk and do that, it's not that you can seek the meaning, and the meaning you project is wrong as well. Therefore, you have to stop the meaning you're projecting so that the real meaning can be revealed to you. And there is only one meaning when you see that. Love. Equal appreciation, love, and adoration for everything. And that's what Satan doesn't want you to know. That's what demons don't want you to know. They want you concerned about the future. They want you to sit there and brainstorm and not be in the now. And they're strategizing against this because they know this knowledge is going to get out. That's why you would see the movie Love Guru with Mike Myers, right? Comedy is the #1 vector for mind control because it puts you in a pleasurable state and you're focused on the joke, and therefore they can slip in so many messages and you'll associate their messages with pleasure. They make fun of the idea of being here and now with comedy. Every truth that is true in that movie, they make fun of it as if it's corny and stupid, and that's the whole intent of that movie. You see it as comedy, expression of a comedian to get some laughs, because you don't know how over your head these movie producers are and what is controlling them. If you want to call it Satan, Semiramis, whatever, ISIS, the serpent, it doesn't matter. And it recruits them and tells them how much it loves them. Do you understand that evil is going to come in the name of love? You think it's stupid? It's going to come in the name of hate? No. The number one thing that evil will push on you is love and how much it loves you. Just like the guy trying to get sex in a bar, telling the girl how much he loves her and how he'll respect her in the morning. A lot of girls can relate to what I just said because that metaphor has meaning for them. You know, I feel so bad for Satanists in the sense that they're being so duped. Do you realize that a lot of the truth that is used about creation, life, the elements of reality, a lot of that used to solicit them into that religion is also the teachings of Christ? How ironic that they draw upon the teachings of Christ to turn those against Christ by, once again, taking credit for the teachings of that person or anybody else that was connected to spirit. Lilith, right? All the different names for the serpent. Fine, let's call it Lilith. Just love me. Do whatever you want, just love me. And I'll love you back. There's a difference between using psychic manipulation to enhance your feeling of pleasure, the tingly sensation that it uses, that Satan uses, and true love. And the irony is this. A lot of these people that are worshiping Satan with whatever name they choose, with whatever form Satan is using to seduce them, when they feel love, that's the love of God. But because you can't discern that with all of this confusion here, Satan just takes credit for that. Yes, that was my love. It reminds me of, the movie Coming to America, where that Soul Glow guy, the guy that was on ER for a while, that played Soul Glow. Eddie Murphy makes this huge donation to her cause. She didn't know who did it, so she just assumed it was her rich boyfriend. And she just thanked him. Somebody put a large amount of money in the donation box. Assumed it was him, and he said, well, he took credit for it. You think that Satan wouldn't do that? Another movie, Fast Times at Ridgemont High, when Brad Hamilton takes the flowers that he didn't buy and gave them to his girlfriend, saying that he did it. How many people do you know take credit for things that they didn't do? People that plagiarize do it all of the time. They don't give credit to whoever they learned it from. They just say it like it's their own idea. There's an excellent scene in Good Will Hunting I think I'll put in right now to demonstrate the insanity of plagiarism.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Fine.
So do you ladies,
How often?
do I come here? I come here a bit. I'm here, from time to time. Do you go to school here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. So I think I had a class with you.
Oh, yeah? What class?
History.
Maybe.
Yes, I think that's what it was. You don't necessarily might not remember me. I like it here. It doesn't mean because I go here I'm a genius. I am very smart. Hey, how's it going? How are you?
Good, how you doing?
You want it?